It's time for the One Bar and Lupaga Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
And with the 22nd overall pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Justin Jefferson. Boom! Yes! All right, welcome to the One Bar and Lupaga Show. I am One Bar, and that's what we're talking about today. We are talking about Justin Jefferson. But before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the One Bar and Lupaga Show. Like the video. We are going to be bringing you videos all damn weekend, pretty much on every player we pick, breaking down how we did in each round. So don't miss it. Subscribe. But let's talk about our brand new shiny toy at wide receiver. What did we get? Well, we got a 6'1", 202-pound receiver who ran a 4.43 at the combine. He lit up college football last year, 111 catches, 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. No, I'm not saying just because you rip shit up and put up big numbers in college does that mean you translate to a fantastic NFL wide receiver, but it does not hurt, especially when you're playing in a program like LSU, when you're playing solid teams week in and week out. Jefferson was Joe Burrow's number one man, which some people actually say, maybe Joe Burrow made Justin Jefferson look a little bit better than he was. But you could also look at it from the other end. You know what? Maybe Justin Jefferson made Joe Burrow look a little bit better than he was. So we will find out. So what did we get with our new receiver other than his size and his speed? Well, we got a receiver that can make plays after the catch. We got a receiver that runs pretty damn good routes. I'm not going to try to compare it to Stephon Diggs' routes. And just a disclaimer, we're not going to be comparing Justin Jefferson to Stephon Diggs. They're completely different wide receivers, and let's not even go there. Justin Jefferson is a guy that can go up and get tough balls. He's got good size. He's gonna be bigger than a lot of the opposing corners that he's playing against, which is fantastic. I look at him as a number 2 receiver in the NFL. And people might be thinking, oh, yippee, we just drafted a number 2 wide receiver with our first-round pick. But you know what? That's a pretty damn good thing to have. There's a lot of teams that don't even have a number 2 receiver right now, and he's going to come in and be a perfect pairing with Adam Thielen. And a lot of people are saying, well, they both play in the slot. What are we going to do with that? Well, either one of those guys can kick outside and play from the outside. I see them moving these guys all around on different parts of the field all damn year, mixing things up. So that doesn't concern me one damn bit. Jefferson, he's just a very well-rounded receiver. He's not a pick that you just say, hey, I'm going to take this guy because he's lightning fast, or I'm going to take this guy because he can go up and get those tough balls, or I'm going to take this guy just strictly off his athleticism. That's what I love so much about Jefferson is we know what we're getting. We're getting a guy that's going to be ready to contribute day one. We know we're getting a guy that probably has a ceiling of a number 2 wide receiver. Expectations are going to be set right off the bat, where he's going to come in, he's going to compete with guys like Tajay Sharp and BC Johnson, and in a perfect world, he beats those out and he's a number 2 receiver. Worst case scenario is we gradually bring him along like pretty much every other rookie wide receiver does, and he settles in at that number 3 spot. I don't think he's going to be like a number 4, number 5 by any means. He's going to be a player that is going to make plays as a rookie. He's not going to be like a Laquan Treadwell where he doesn't see the field his rookie season, or a Troy Williamson where we toss him in and expect him to be the number 1 and it completely busts. He's going to be a guy that's going to catch 40-plus balls as a rookie. He's going to be a guy that Kirk Cousins is going to look at quite often for those first downs. Adam Thielen's going to get a lot of attention. We got Kyle Rudolph, we got Irv Smith, we got Dalvin Cook. So there's going to be opportunities for Justin Jefferson to come in and make some pretty damn good plays as a rookie. So that's what gets me the most excited about him is he's already ready to go. He is a player that has gotten better and better each year at LSU to where he just pretty much exploded last year. So he's everything you read on him. He's a team player, loves to practice, is very focused on continuing to get better, which you love to see in a rookie. And he just does his work on the field. He lays it all out there. You're going to get 100% from this guy. And I think Vikings fans should be very excited about this. Let's talk about value at pick 22. The Vikings, Jefferson was pretty much projected anywhere from, I would say, as early as 15 to the Broncos to as late as the late 20s in round 1. So as we got closer to the draft, Jefferson was starting to pick up a lot of steam, and I didn't really expect him to even be there at 22. So when he was on the board, I was a little bit excited that he might actually be the pick, but I wasn't convinced. I still thought they were going to go corner and wait for a receiver, but I'm glad they made the pick, because as we all know, spoiler alert, we got our cornerback with our next pick, which we'll be talking about after this video. But the value is absolutely worth it. It was not a reach. It wasn't a huge, ginormous steal by any means. It's about where he should have went. And that makes me feel better. It should make everybody feel better. If we would have taken like a Brandon Ayuk or traded back and took a T. Higgins or something, I just would not be as excited as I am for Jefferson. So let's grade this pick. I mean, it's tough to grade somebody who's never taken a snap, but just based off the value and expectations and the type of player that he could be, I am going to give this a very good B+, easy B+ for me. There's really I'm trying to think of some just a really, really bad thing that come out of this, and I can't. So I think Jefferson was a safe pick. I think he was the right pick. I don't think we're done at wide receiver by any means. I think we'll probably dip back into wide receiver. It could be as early as round 3 and maybe even round 4. So very good pick. Very excited what he's going to bring in the offense. Look at the next video. We're going to be breaking down Jeff Gladney.